Hello, today I'm going to be showing you my last 2 weeks reading journal and also give you some tips how to fill your reading note. So before I get into the flip through, I want to introduce my note. This brand is Loitem 1917. The reason why I chose this color was the price. This orange gold color was $20 more cheaper than other colors. Of course, the first impression of this color was like, oh, this color is too much for me, but I'll get it because it's cheap. And then a few days later, I regret to get it and sort of thinking maybe I should have got black color, which I don't usually get tired of. But over a month now, I just love this color. I believe that this shining color means more wealth and love for me. Also, what I am telling you now is very, very old Asian tradition. If you treat your items very preciously with positive energy, the item will get soul like living things. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I can feel different energy of this note compared to when I bought it. Let's get started with this page. The first thing that I usually write down on my note is the date. This is very basic element, but it's pretty easy to be missed out. Actually, I did. This information probably tell you about your emotions or feeling or atmosphere when you're journaling. So please don't forget. One of my journaling method is using lifestyle magazine. I'm not good at sketching or drawing stuff, so mostly use illustrations or pictures from magazine. One of the useful tips for being artistic or looking artistic is to match the colors. For example, on this page, this is reading pages about The Art of Fiction written by James Alter. The main color is orange, so I picked the other pieces that has orange color or some other colors like green or beige that goes really well with orange color. The other example here, this is about Death in Venice by Thomas Mann. The color tone that I chose was pastel, pink, or purple, sky blue. I don't know why, but whenever I picked up the classic literature, I kind of feel pastel, even if the story is sad or gloomy. Actually, those are sort of bad example because I use water type glue, not tape glue. So the papers got crumpled over time. Just remember not to use water type glue like me. Next way we move on to is transcription. While reading a book, I always highlight some uplifting or inspiring quotes and then transcribe the ones on my reading note later. This has been kind of a ritual habit for me for many years because handwriting purifies my mind. My mind condition when I focus on journaling is very, very similar with when I'm deeply absorbed in meditation. I can let all the concerns or anxiety flow naturally, getting calm and peaceful mind. Also, my handwriting has been improved a lot with transcription. These days, I transcribe some of the books about spirituality. My recommendations are these books called The Surrender Experiment and Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. I would say this is my life-changing book because me who haven't read this book and me who already read this book are just totally different. If you're curious about what I said, just read it. It's really, really worth to read. I also transcribe Buddhist scriptures. This book has so much wisdom and life lesson from Buddha. It taught me how to live my life happily and comfortably, and also made my life a lot more easier with great enlightenment. I don't have any specific spread for journaling. It all depends on my mood or books. In fact, I prefer just simple note rather than adding decorative stuff. Just one thing that I consider for looking better though is the whole balance. I try to write a letter as neat and organized visually as possible. Best way for this is writing slowly. I know this tip is nothing huge, but you might find your handwriting a bit in a hurry if you try. Also, you can use various signs like dots or bookmarks, dash or quotation mark. This is also a very small tip, but it was very helpful to organize my note. Sometimes I enjoy doodling or drawing. This page is about Japanese novel 흑백 미야베비 유키. I don't know how to say in English. I draw some of the character and explain who they are and what they've done and how they relate to each other, which is really fun and helped me remember the whole story of the book. Lastly, I write my own opinion of the books with this gray color pen. I can't remember why I choose this gray color, but it ended up being my personal color to express my feeling. Keeping a reading journal is not just the simple writing what you read, but also expanding your thoughts and perspective with reading. All of these great comments will be your sort of a good idea for your creative project. For me, I was able to come up with my writing idea based on this comment. Thank you for watching this. I could be better in English next time. And please let me know what you're reading at the moment and how your reading journal is going. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe it. Or it's okay not to subscribe it, but I'll be happy if you subscribe. Thank you.